Hello everyone, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters. What we have here is part 2 of a 24 pounds, which we have about 12 pounds left of wheat pennies that I bought from Stacks and Bowers. If you've seen the first video, you already know what we're doing. We're sorting through these here, breaking them down by decade, then year, then mint mark, and then we're sliding them all into these tubes here. And let me show you the sheet that I've been building, in case this is your first video watching this. Okay, here's the sheet that I have been accumulating here, and I'm going to go over this kind of slowly here. We do have a 1909 and a 1909 VDB. The bottom is for the VDBs, and of course, those only have Philly and San Francisco's. Now, as you look down, these are all the coins that we've got so far. And as you can see, there's a lot of nice early dates here, which makes me very, very happy. Let's go back up over here. And then we have a bunch here from the 30s. We're only missing a few Philadelphias. If you look at 1911, 1912, 1932, are the only ones in the Phillies we need. And then we come to the last column here, the 1950s. We at least have one of each. So we need a lot with mint marks hopefully here in the second half. And of course, there's one other thing I do want to show you. In the first video, I did find an 1887 Indian head penny. And the total penny count right now is 1,784. So what I'm going to do now, grab a handful, start sorting, and I'll be right back. I was just about to show you how I actually sort these and lay these out, but I just found something I was not expecting. This is cool. Hopefully the date on this comes up really clear. Let's zoom in on this right here. That is a 1922 Denver. Was not expecting that. That's probably about a $25 coin right there. I don't even know if I have one of those in my own personal collection. Awesome find. We'll be back. Okay, so I wanted to show you real quickly how I've been sorting these. I know I kind of explained it, but seeing it is better. These are all by year. You get 1950 through 54, then 55 through 58. Going down to the 40s, you have 40 through 44. There is two steel cents, both Philadelphias. If you saw the sheet, I don't have any with mint marks yet. Then we go 45 through 49. Down here we have the teens, 20s, and 30s. And right down here, I did take a look. I do have one in my collection already, which I wasn't sure, but this one's actually an upgrade, so that is cool. With that, I'll be back. Okay, I wanted to show you real quickly the two 22Ds right here. This is the one from my collection. Hopefully this clears up. Sorry about that. Right there, you can see the D there, 1922. And over here is the one we just got today, 1922 Denver. Pretty cool. This one here is going to go into the collection. That's the one I'm taking out. It actually has scratches on the face of Lincoln, and that's why I'm taking it out. And I kind of like that dark tone on that anyway. Okay, and we're back again just for another quick update. As you can see here, all the 54 San Franciscos have been labeled. We have over 300 of those now. This one here is a mixed roll. Really getting along there with the 56s as well. But as you can see, we're getting there pretty good. 09s to 19s are in the second tube. Same with the 20s. The 30s are in their fourth tube. Still don't have too many of the steel cents. I don't know. I think there's under 20 there, maybe, or right over 20. 58s over there. So this is all going well. But let me show you the sheet and the numbers, how many we've got through so far. And here we go. We'll just start at the bottom here. Well, actually, no, we'll go to the top. Sorry. We still have the two 09s. I think we got one more 2010, a couple more in the teens, which is great. So that's not looking too bad. Hopefully get some more of those, maybe with some mint marks. That would be awesome. In the 20s right here, as you can see, we're still getting there. We still need a very few in Philadelphia altogether, which is great. And those are really filling out nicely here, especially even with the mint marks. In the 30s right here, I would like to see some more, maybe get a 32. I don't know. We'll have to see. 40s, of course, the only one we're missing there is the 43 Denver, and then we'll have at least one of each of those. Over here in the 50s, as you can see, 54 S's with 319. Just an insane amount of those. That's literally almost 15% of all the coins in the bag. Quite a bit. And as far as all the coins in the bag, there's the total. 2,219 so far. Let me show you the bag real quick. Okay, there it is. That is all that's left. Like, this is my hand, if you can see from the last video there. It's definitely getting smaller, so I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 more handfuls. I don't know. Let's see. With that, I'll be back with another update in just a moment. Okay, everybody, just jumping back in real quick. Haven't tallied up any scores or anything like that, but this is just, I probably have like one more handful before I actually dump all of these out. And wanted to show you kind of what we're looking at now. The 54 San Francisco's will slow down a little bit, thankfully. We have, I don't know, probably 350 so far. But these are all 40s and 50s right here. I wanted to show you what was down here. Look at the stack of 1930s. Huge. 1920s. And then look at these ones right here. That is, yes, a 1909. It is not a VDB. I did look already, obviously. I'm not going to waste any time not looking for that. But look what is right there. We have a 1915, and then that right there. You can see it. Another 1922 Denver. That is two for the hunt so far. Just absolutely unbelievable. Now, I don't know what classifies as a light D or not. Definitely, if you know, leave comments down below, or if there's a link or a description somewhere that I can look it up, please let me know. What I'm going to do is go ahead, finish sorting all these here, and yeah, I'll be back just before I dump the bag. Okay, so here is the box with all of its wonderfulness here. And as you can see, there's quite a few of 30s. The 20s are probably won't fill up a second roll, and neither should the teens, but you never know. We still have some more to go. Over here, if you look at all this here, 54 S's. There's 7 full rolls of 54 S's. Plus, what's in this one here is also San Francisco's. And these are all of the Philadelphia and Denver's in one tube from this whole hunt. Lots of San Francisco 54s. And then, of course, we get over here, all the other 50s and stuff like that. What else is there interesting here that might interest you? 43s, maybe about half a roll, I'm guessing. And, of course, that's going to be it for it right now. I'm going to show you the sheet, actually. Slide this out of the way. That box is actually quite heavy to move. And we got this right here. The ones with the little asterisks next to it are new additions to the page that we have just found since I updated this. 1912 Philly, 1950 Denver, 1917 San Francisco, and a 1936 Denver. And of course, I'm very, very happy to have 2 of those. Who wouldn't be, right? We're actually heading toward the end of the hunt, and we found an Indian head penny right off the bat. Nothing else since. Maybe at the bottom of the bag, we'll have to see. Really still hoping to maybe get that 1911, which shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, but I mean, it's possible anyway. 32 would be really cool, and that would fill up all the Philadelphias for this whole sheet. Denver's and San Francisco's, obviously, I don't expect to fill them all up, but if I get 1 or 2 more, that would be great. So what I'm going to do, I actually need to show you what the total's up to. 2,607. I'm imagining we're going to hit 3,000, maybe a little bit more, but let's find out. With that, I'll be back. Okay, just dumped out the last of them, and one thing I noticed right off the bat right here is we have a Canadian sitting there, but just a little bit above that, guess what else we have? What a way to end it. As soon as I find it again, I saw it right there, right in the center of the screen. Let's take a look, see what we have. Might not have a readable date, I don't know. 1892. Well, we found one in the first handful, and we found one at the end. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and sort these here, and I'm going to give you a wrap-up at the end. Okay, still working on the last batch here, and look what I just found. Right here. Hong Kong Play Money. Or Play Coin. There we go. Pretty cool. Nice side find. Okay, everybody, so this hunt is over. I have reorganized the box right here so it actually looks a little bit more cohesive, I guess. This is, from here on, is all empty rolls. We end up using 85 out of the 100 rolls in here to get all of this together. So not too bad. This was a lot of fun. Let me show you some of the coins I put to the side to show off real quickly. Okay, and here we go. Up here, let me zoom this in just a little bit. Okay, that is better. These are 6 memorials that ended up being in the bag. One 1960D right there is in really nice shape. Down here we have 3 Canadians, an 80s, a 67, and a 71. Then we had 3 right here. These were, I could not make out the dates. I believe the one in the middle is a 42, but still just too hard to tell. Down here we found it's actually Hong Kong 1 dime play money. Pretty interesting. And down here were the bright and shinies that I found in the box. The bag, excuse me. There wasn't that many really in great condition. Some were definitely say brown EF40, but these were definitely the best ones that I found. Then down here, of course, we have 2 memorials. And the first one is a 1910 Philadelphia that's in just really nice shape. It's a brown, obviously, but still in great shape. And, of course, we have, if this would clear up, the 1909 VDB. Now, I noticed when I saw the video before, the VDB didn't show up too good at all. Hopefully, I can get it to show up now. Hopefully, you can see it down there. If this would stop messing up, that would be great. And it's right in there. Unfortunately, it's as best I can get with the phone. But down here, of course, the other 2 finds of the box. Right there. 1896 and 1887 Indian head pennies. This truly was a lot of fun. Now what I'm going to show you is the final count of how many we got in 24 pounds from Stacks and Bowers. Okay, and here we go. We ended up adding not 1 but 2 1911s, so that completed all of that. We did get a 1919 Denver as well as a 1920, which is awesome. We did really good. The only Philadelphia mint we ended up missing was the 1932. In the first video, I mentioned looking for the 1922, and oops, there was no 1922 Philadelphia. It was just the Denver, which we got 2 of those, which is amazing. And then down here, we do have the 2, and that should be a 96, not a 92. Sorry about that. In the 30s, we got, the 40s, we got all of them. Every single one from the 40s, which is amazing. We did get 2 43 Denvers, which took a while to find. We didn't find any 38 to 39 Denvers, but I was still looking. We did get a 35 Denver. Then over here, of course, we had all the 1950s as well. And, of course, the 2 1955 San Franciscos, 1 in, I would say, at least AU condition. In the final total of how many coins there was, 3,647. This was absolutely amazing hunt. If you ever get the chance to do it, go for it. I won't lie to you, it did take me at least 10 hours to do this over a couple days, but that's all right. It was well worth it. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos as much as I do making them. Until next time, happy hunting.